Hi, my name is Ranger Best. I'm here at Deep Creek Lake State Park, and today I'm going to be hiking on the Meadow Mountain hiking trail. I'm going to probably be doing about 3 or so miles. It goes from flat to somewhat rocky terrain. So I'm actually here at the headquarters of Deep Creek Lake, which has some pretty decent parking lot. It's a beautiful spring day. It's probably about 65 degrees. So if you're willing to come on up and do some hiking, the first thing you need to do is actually register in the trail guide here, so we know. It just gives us an idea of who's out in the trail. If there are any cars in the parking lot, we don't know. But when you ever come up, you can grab yourself a free trail guide. It's got a map of everything, and it's got some brief history about some things. So let's go do some hiking. Now the eventual goal for today is actually we're going to go up to the fire tower, which is directly up this path. But unfortunately, because of erosion and the dangerous incline, this particular trail behind it has been closed off. So we're in the process of rehabbing it, making it, restoring it back to its original grandeur. So what we're going to do is now the trail system actually cuts through the woods here, which helps with erosion, and it's a little more scenic. So come on, let's have some fun. Oh my, a lot of blown down trees, but the trail is actually well marked. It's either the blue or the white. Right now we're working on the blue, and which will eventually go back up to the white. All right, now we're going to come to my favorite tree of all. This little guy right here, it is a striped maple. If you can see the beautiful striping on it. It's a pretty tree. It doesn't grow very big. It's only really found in higher elevations, like what we are up here in Garrett County. So where I'm at right now is approximately 2,500 feet above sea level. Got a nice little stream crossing. Quaint. Got a Now once you get to the top of the hill, there's a really interesting and neat attraction up here. And I'm actually walking on it right now. It's called the Corduroy Road. It's actually railroad ties that have been laid together. And it goes on for, I don't know, a quarter mile at least. So I've heard different stories about why this is here. One, it's kind of marshy up here, so they built it back back in the 60s to help, so you can walk along because it was marshy. The other thing was I read somewhere about at the top of the mountain here there's a fire tower, and since these railroad ties are about 8 feet wide, that's about the width of a pickup truck. So it's so they could access the fire tower. So they could drive a truck across this. Now, the other thing that I found, I was doing some research, was that back in the turn of the century, I mean 1900s. There used to be a railroad company that, well, actually it was a logging company that had a railroad. So a lot of these tops of these mountains have old railroad beds from the logging trails, and And we're thinking, well, at least I'm thinking, that maybe there was an old railroad bed up here. It's to help harvest and pull some of these big logs down. But yeah, the more you walk on this, the more you can see how it just goes and meanders around. Well, I've made it all the way to the top of Meadow Mountain here, and at the top of the mountain here, we'll find the Thayerville Fire Tower. So that's it right there, all the way up. It's actually taken care of, maintained. We use it for different programs and stuff. So at the base of the tower, the elevation of the mountain is 3,021 feet. So on certain Saturdays during the summer, they open it up and you can go up to the top of it. So luckily enough today, we have a chance to go up it. So come on, let's have some fun. Wow, that's tall. This is an incredible view up here of the lake. Behind me is actually the one part of the lake. It's the south end down there. Somewhere in that area down there is there's a house that Einstein stayed in when he was up here visiting the lake. So there's the Glendale Bridge. Over here, right there, that is the Wisp Ski Resort. So incredible view. For the longest time when I'd come up here, I would swear that I could hear voices, and I thought this place was sort of haunted or something, but it's not. Actually, one of the towers behind us is used by West Virginia Public Television, and they keep a TV set on inside, so through the vents, if it's not windy or anything, you can hear a little Bob the Builder or something like that going on. Well, I hope you enjoyed hiking the Meadow Mountain Hiking Trail. I know I did. So the people up here at Deep Creek Lake State Park would enjoy seeing you. So come on out, enjoy the trails, have a fun time, and don't forget to visit a Maryland State Park. Thanks.